Hi, guys. Welcome to Coffee Break with Lori. I'm Lori, as you all know by now. um, we're not really going to be talking about anything specific, but I do want to share because everyone knows now that tomorrow is a big day um, for the solar eclipse. So I have pulled up the web page and we'll share the expected path. Um, that is supposed to take place tomorrow. And we're going to wait on just a few people to come in before I get started. Um, but yeah, it's supposed to be a very big day tomorrow. I know Indiana is part of just one of the few states that is in the path of totality. And I have recently read that there is not a hotel for miles upon miles. So I don't know the logistics on that one, but yeah, it's very big. People are traveling from the ones that are not in total the path of totality. They're traveling to where it is. um, you okay, baby? Okay. She's having an episode, so come on, come on, come on. Sorry, guys. And she has this. I have to get up. There you go. Is that better? Bless you. Come on. Come on. Yeah, she starts having one of those episodes. She don't have them very often, but she does. Um, and I don't know if there is something in her lungs or what might be the problem. So seems like all of my dogs have had it. So I don't know if it's something that's just natural or. Oh, baby, you okay? Um, but yeah. Hey, Coral. Goodness. Um, so anyway, she is having one of those episodes. I want to call it reverse sneezing, but um, yeah, it's you can tell where her lungs are not really deflated, but you can see it. But yeah, she will have to. When she does it, I have to rub the sides of her. Yeah, um, it just it panics me, but yeah, I think it's something that just happens. So far, I don't. I haven't had any dogs that hasn't have it. Well, I do the sides of her to massage her lungs. Yeah, yeah. She's fine. She gets through it. But anyway, Um, yeah, I was talking about the solar eclipse because and when I was talking about that, she had an episode, so I had to get up. Um, but we're in the path of totality. Sue, or so, not Sue. um, oh, I don't want to play that. Um, Another saying that the popular eclipse maps might be off. This was yesterday. Um, I'm going to share. Yeah. Yeah. Um, it might also be because it's more warm in here. But she won't go in the living room with Lauren. She wants to be in here with me. So, and I have to shut the door because Lauren's watching YouTube. So, in the living room. So anyway, she's fine now. Um, but I'm going to share my screen because this is what I was just reading. Um, New calculations have raised concerns popular eclipse maps might be off. Here's what scientists say. This was yesterday afternoon, um, early evening. If you're planning to see the epic total solar eclipse that will dance across the skies of North America on Monday, you should aim to travel as close to the center of the celestial spectacle's path as possible. New map calculations have raised some concerns that the path of totality, where it's possible to see the moon completely block out the sun, is slightly narrower than NASA calculated. That means some cities on the edge of the route that were expecting to experience a second or two of total darkness might be left out. Um, NASA has not changed its predictions, but the space agency advises that there is some uncertainty involved in mapping the eclipse's path. Calculations that use a slightly larger radius for the size of the sun yield an eclipse path that is slightly narrower, said NASA spokesperson Karen Fox in an emailed statement. And so this would only affect the cities on the very edge of the path of totality, where blanket predictions are difficult regardless. A few city blocks one way or the other could mean 20, 10, or 10 seconds, 0 seconds, 20, 10, or 0 seconds of totality. And for viewing purposes, NASA scientists and other experts recommend that spectators head for the middle rather than perimeter of the path anyway. I would never be near the edge of where that totality is because it's a difference between night and day, said Edward Gwinnen, a professor of astronomy and astrophysics at Villanova University. So these are just I'm seeing if there's a better map. I'm trying not to whiz through everything. But that's what it's supposed to look like. If you've never experienced it, this is what it's supposed to look like. Um, um, but Yeah, this is, yeah, that's just CNN news. But there was a map. I don't see it now. Anyway. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Sorry I didn't see you. I was reading the other page. Um, so, anyway, it just so happens that I am one of the areas where it's the path of totality. So, tomorrow in broad daylight, it will be nighttime. I don't believe it's going to be pitch black, but it's going to be. Um, I know in one other time, I believe it was maybe 97. No, it was before that. Um, might have been 2002. Whenever the last one that was around that time frame. We weren't in the path of totality, but we did witness a good amount of darkness. It was like it was early evening, like the sun was getting ready to go down, but not quite. It got pretty dark, and it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So there was no reason for it to be dark other than the fact that of the eclipse. Um, but it was a partial. It wasn't totality. So I don't recall seeing a totality in action. Um, and hopefully I will get the opportunity because I have to work tomorrow. So I don't know that I will get to see it. Um, and I don't have glasses. Um, I know the last time Indiana was in the path of totality was, I believe it was 1869. I even posted a story about it. Um, and when I first seen it, I didn't have my glasses on. um, but I thought it said 1969, August the 7th, 1969. Um, and it was August 7th, 1869. So it wasn't a week before I was born. It was 100 years and a week before I was born. Was the last time Indiana was in the path of totality. So, yeah, doctor's offices are closing for the occasion because it's going to be. I know Lauren is a little ticked off because she has to work, um, but she is right in the midst of a huge area that's going to be swamped with spectators, trying to watch this. So she was like, I'll see you when I get home, whenever that might be. Um, so it is what it is, but we both have to work. Um, which I'm actually surprised because there is many states that's in the path of totality. I mean, it's not the entire country, but there is a path that goes through Indiana, I believe parts of Ohio. Let me see if I can. Um, yeah, here it is. I'll share this. Oh no. She gets off at 5:30. So anyway, this is with a map. And I was trying to zoom it in a little bit. Well, it does have a thing that you can scan. I'm going to scan it and see if I can. But that stripe is the path of totality, and it goes through this area. I can't zoom it in. I wonder if I can get it. Let me go. I'll share that page, but I'm going to go to NASA's page and see if there's a better. Um, hmm, I don't see a map. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Where and when. Yeah, here's. Now let me show this page. See, we're right here. So anywhere in this black is going to be in the path. So it's just a matter of what they're saying is don't be like right in here. Like this is way north of here. So I'm in this area right here. So I'm pretty much okay as far as where I'm at. Um, what they're talking about is these areas right here. It might not go as far as they predicted, and over here, this this line and this line, the space right here is going to be smaller, so it may only be from right here to right here. Not saying that's actually going to be the path, but that's what they're trying to say. The path may not. It may be a thinner line than these two lines are here. That line and this line. So, um, okay. So anyway, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. QR code. It still didn't scan. Yeah, she gets off at 5:30. Yeah, you kind of just a little. Well, for some who or doesn't pay attention to the news or for those who aren't in the path, um, you can watch it on NASA.gov. They'll probably broadcast it on their YouTube channel so that you don't have to worry about looking out. Or for those who can't or may not be able to, we can still watch it. I'm going to experience it because I have my blinds these blinds right here, I usually have it up all the way because they just lift up. Um, yeah, but so I will see what's going on. I will see how dark it gets. Um, I just won't be able to watch, the thing happen unless I decide to take a later lunch. I might be able to go from 2:30 to 3:30 and be able to at least experience watching it, but I don't have glasses. That's the only problem. Um, so so anyway, um, I'm kind of sad too because you know it's not going to happen again for another 50 years. So that's my last opportunity. I won't see another one. Um, won't be alive to see another one. I mean, if I am, I probably won't be able to see it by that age anyway. You guys like my cat? Pretty cool cut. It's purple. It's more like a dark purple, but it has my name on the front. And palm trees with someone laying in a one of those net things. Um, it keeps the drink cold all day, all day. But it's only for cold drinks. Yeah, but it's purple. It's like a plum color. Plums are about the darkest color purple you can see. Um, yeah, yes, that's true. But it's like a plum color. Um, I'll actually show it to you. I can pull it up. Yeah, let me go to my account. That might be easier. Yeti.com. Okay. Okay, so I don't have the. Let me go to my phone. I have to get the password from my phone. Um, Yeti. Okay, it does not going to show me. But anyway, I'm going to show you the cup. Um, let's see. Shop. Drinkware. Straw drinkware. All right. So here's the drink that I have. Or the cup that I have. This one right here. This one right here is Lauren's cup. This one's mine. We got the same design, but mine is Mine is a plum color, and hers is pink. But we got the same exact design, and of course our names are different, so that's the only difference. Um, but they're palm trees, and someone's laying out on the beach inside the what do you call it that you swing in. Um, but yeah, so that's what I got. But it is nice because, like I said, it will hold ice. If I put it in there just before I go to work, it'll stay in there it'll be there beyond lunchtime, which lunch for me is usually from 1 to 2. And I start work at 9. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5, beyond 5 hours. I might be out of a drink by then, but the ice is still there. It's meant for that, and it's got a seal on the lid that is you almost have trouble opening it. The seal is that tight. Um, if I was to drop it, it won't spill except for what comes through the straw. Um, but it's it's also got a sticker on the bottom of it that will never come off because it's registered. So it's got the registration code on the bottom. So it's really cool. I needed something that was going to keep my drinks. I have a smaller one. You've probably seen me drinking with it's a red cup. Yeah, your Snoopy cup's cute. But my red cup is smaller. And by the time I put any ice in it, there's not room for much drink. But it does the same thing. It keeps for long. But that one would it keeps hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. This one does not do hot drinks. It says right on there that it doesn't support hot drinks. So, um, but I have that one that does the hot drinks, so I'm good with that one. So I got my cold one and I got my hot one. My hot one's the one that the smaller version, and it doesn't have a handle on it. It's already designed. I bought it that way at Walmart. But it's the best investment I made. That cup right there, it's chipping the design off of the outside, um, but it's doing its job still. So I drink my coffee with it in the mornings, and then my tea or my flavored water is in my other cup. And that way, if I'm really not wanting my coffee, I have something. Um, of water. It's water. It's got a little bit of flavoring in it, a hint of flavor, literally just a hint of flavor. So, um, yeah, I did cheat. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I did cheat for my no soda. I It was just coincidental, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I just want to see, you know, is my body gonna say, we need to have it some more? And it was okay. My I took my son to work, my oldest. Some of you know him as Jeff. I took him to work one day, and he didn't want his Mountain Dew, but it was a smaller bottle than a regular 20-ounce bottle. I don't know what 20 ounces is in milliliters, but um, hey Siri, what is 20 milliliters? Sorry, 20 ounces in milliliters.
Milliliter is milliliter, but I don't think you needed me for that.
uh, yeah. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what is 20 ounces in milliliters?
20 fluid ounces is 591.47 milliliters.
There you go. Says the smart aleck Siri.
Hmm?
She heard that. um, that was funny. Sometimes she'll talk to me when I'm not even speaking to her. I'm not even speaking, and she'll talk to me. So anyway, it wasn't even a full. It was actually a 16.9 ounce, so it wasn't even a full 20 ounces. But um, it he had already drank some of it, so he was just giving me the remainder of it. And so, say the 16.9 ounce bottle was this tall, I had about that much left of it. So it was more like a yeah, okay. It's more like a just a few drinks. That's it. That's all it was. Um, and I was like, well, I guess I have to have some water now. um, yeah, it was. But yeah, so you know, he was giving it to Lauren, and Lauren didn't want it. And I'm like, we don't waste anything in this house. So I was like, man, why am I so tempted? I was like, it's just one drink, you know. And that's really all it was. I took and I didn't like gulp it down. It's not like that. It's not like I was fiending for it, but well, sort of. Um, I miss the soda. I do miss it, but it was like take a couple drinks, and I set it down, and probably a little bit later I came in and finished it off. It was probably about two drinks as like it was the first one. So it wasn't a lot, but I noticed I was fine with drinking my tea. So I think the occasional soda, you know, like I said, I the intention isn't to really give it all up totally, but have it a little more controlled so that I can have my water more often. Um, and I'm trying to even not drink as much tea because tea still has a certain level of caffeine. Um, I don't know how much compared to soda or coffee. And I get coffee, so but I do try once I drink a 1 cup of coffee. Once I complete it, I do try to drink some water. I may go ahead and make me another cup of coffee, but I drink water before I'll drink more coffee. Um, that way, my body's not getting just caffeine again. That was the whole point of giving up the soda, like I did. So, but yeah, I did have some. And then the other day, Lauren was like, I want you to try this soda. But she's like, oh, shoot, I forgot. You're not drinking soda. I said, well, she was going to offer me a taste of it through a shot glass. And yeah, I haven't gotten that far to drink decaf on anything. I would rather just, minimize what I use of it. But anyway, um, so she wanted me to try it. It was a new type of Coke. It was spice Coca Cola, and actually, it wasn't bad. I was impressed because when they came out with that vanilla Coke and all those, no, sorry, I didn't like it. I tried it, but I didn't like it. Um, but the spice one is good. I was like, wow, I'm surprised that I even like that. I'm not huge on Coke. I would rather drink Pepsi, but I'll drink Coke if I have to. But diet, if I have to drink a diet soda, I would just assume drink a diet Pepsi before I drink a diet Coke. I don't know, but they probably both have um, a lot of saccharin in it. but um, I don't know. Diet Pepsi tastes more tolerant. I can tolerate it. The taste more than I can the Diet Coke. I don't know. Diet Coke has a really bad leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So, um, but yeah, I haven't gone to decaf. I don't think I ever will. I mean, unless a doctor tells me I need to. Um, I'd rather do it the natural way and just um, not. I'd cut down my. I quit basically quit drinking soda. Um, and I even went to dinner the other night with my kids, and that was an opportunity for me to have a soda, but I chose. I drink sweet tea, so that's what I had. But yeah, it's a habit. The other day, I almost forgot, and I was like, a Coke. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. That's what I said. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Make that a sweet tea. Yeah, I'd rather enjoy the flavor and enjoy it less often than to have to give up the original flavor for a nasty taste. I don't really like to drink Diet Pepsi, but if I had to choose Diet Pepsi over Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi definitely will win. Um, I just am not drink either. But yeah, if that's all a person has is Diet Coke, I'm gonna look for something else to drink. um, I don't like the taste of Diet Coke. It tastes horrible to me. Um, so anyway, um, but yeah, I had a cheat session the other day, and so I was like, oh man, I ruined my streak. But oh well, I went from January 15th to it was towards the end of, or maybe it was the first part of April. I don't remember. Towards the end of March, first part of April. That's when I had the Mountain Dew, that partial bottle that my son gave me to give to my daughter. I tried to give it to her and she didn't want it. So I'm not a wasteful person. So I was like, well, let me treat myself. That's how I thought of it. So that's what I did. But I think we're getting ready to have some storms because, oh, yeah. And here's another thing, price gouging on the glasses is a thing now. They found someone was selling. Yeah, yeah, I did. I got it. um, I read on Amazon that, or I read, I watched a video or something, or on the news. I think it was the news about Amazon is finding people that are selling eclipse glasses that are not safe up to safety standards. So somebody may have bought um, eclipse glasses that are unsafe to wear. And I was like, see, they should never have uh, made allowed selling those glasses. They should have made them available and told them, you know, these are glasses that you'll want to hang on to. Keep them safe. Keep them protected. Don't let them get crushed or whatever, because we're not going to give any more out for any, not even any partial eclipses. So that's how that worked. But I was disappointed. Um, yeah, they have to meet safety standards because if you look at the sun, with improper glass, it can burn your eye, and you'll be blind for life. So I'm quite disappointed that someone would do something like that just to make a buck. But that's the times that we're in right now. So hopefully nobody's injured from those. Hopefully anybody who bought them from Amazon who didn't, hopefully Amazon can identify those sellers and identify the people, notify the people who bought those to let them know that those are not safety glasses, are not safe to wear for the eclipse. Because that would be bad if somebody got blinded over making some money. So, but it is the times that we live in, unfortunately. Um, I know my kids got their glasses from Amazon, but they work there. So I'm sure they'll be notified if they bought the wrong ones. But needless to say, I hope everybody who's bought glasses that's watching this um, remains safe with their eyes, because this is a moment in time that my generation may not see again. So um, it's one of those things where you want to see it now while you can, because you won't get another chance. Um, so some people were lucky enough. There was a woman in the news who said she was around. She was little, but she had gotten to see the news or see the eclipse when she was little, and now she's getting to see this one. So um, I guess if you were born in the right time, it makes you able to see it maybe twice. So, but the next one is not for another 50 years, I'm told. So we shall see. Um, so anyway, so I've done chatted a lot. So if anybody else wants to discuss anything, I got about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to have to jump off of here and eat my dinner. It's waiting for me. Um, but I might, if I'm able to go and see it, um, I might um, try to get a picture or get some pictures of it um, when it's safe. When the moon and the sun are completely aligned, it's safe to take off your glasses. I do know that much. Um, but otherwise, you have to leave your glasses on until they tell you it's okay to take them off. Um, so we'll see if I get an opportunity to do it. I really want to because, like I said, I won't get a chance. I may not get a chance to see another one. If I live to be that old, I might, but you never know. Um, but I don't want to miss a chance just because of work. So, um, that's why I'm kind of glad that I'll have my window open. If nothing else, I may not get to see the actual thing, but I'll get to see. I can take pictures of how dark it's getting and the current time. So anyway, yeah. Still have to work. Still got bills to pay. So um, I've kind of slowed down on doing DoorDash only because The last time I did any door dashing, I spent more in gas than I made, and that included any kind of tips, which I should say is the tips that I didn't get. So if you order from DoorDash or any of those, don't forget to make sure to tip your drivers because they're using their gas. And I posted gas this morning. It was $3.69 for a gallon of the low grade gasoline. Um, it's getting close to $4, and when it hits $4, I'm going to be like, nope, I can't leave. um, it's too expensive, way too expensive. So, you know, when it comes to that, I'm staying home. But where was I going with that? Um, I don't remember now. I was going somewhere with that, and gas prices was part of it. Um, I don't know what it was I was saying, or where I was headed with that. But um, yeah, it's price of gas is going up. But I think it's because it's a special occasion. That's the reason gas prices are going up. So hopefully it's not very long. But it sounds like thunder. I just heard it in a distance. So um, so anyway, uh, oh, I need to go eat my dinner here in a few minutes. So, but Coral, I'll look at that while I'm eating dinner. Um, and people are commenting about my gas prices thing. I posted I posted the price of gas this morning. But oh anyway. Ugh, I'm gonna probably go ahead and go if nobody has anything to talk about. Um that way I can go eat and be getting ready to get settled in for the night because I have to get up early in the morning. So, and with that being said, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? I do have 12 minutes. I don't want to be the only one talking. I know I've talked a lot so far. So, um, so anyway, okay. Well, no one has anything else to say. So I'm going to go ahead and head out and go eat my dinner. Um, and I'm going to try to get back into the scheduling it in advance. But I need for topics. I need topic ideas. Anybody have anything that they want to talk about later that maybe we can go into a full discussion about? Because I'm always coming up with it and then I end up being the only one talking the whole time. So I can do that in a video, not necessarily a live stream. The whole point in this is to you know get conversations started. So otherwise, it's just you know a video that I can make of me talking. So, all right, Mom. Yeah, it's supposed to be warm weather next week. So, I'm hearing 76 is our going to be our temperature. I think I read that somewhere. Um, I can't see where. Um, Sometime it's supposed to be in the 70s, like seven. They said 76 degrees is the high. So we're getting up there. So yeah, you got cooler weather, but you got like more like Florida weather as your winter. So I told Lauren I've reduced my electric bill. So I told her that we're gonna have to try to make ends meet with opening windows. We'll turn the air conditioner on when we can't be here. That way the dogs don't suffocate. But I don't want to leave windows open when we're not here for purposes of it if it rains, and I don't want to be broken into. So, um, so anyway, all right, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here and go eat and get ready for bed. But I hope you guys have a great week. And for those of you who are watching later, I hope your week is fantastic as well. Remember, if you're watching the eclipse, make sure your glasses are the correct specs. You can check it out via NASA. The special lenses that's required to watch the eclipse. And if you don't have them, I would get your money back. But yeah, it's an eventful thing that's happening tomorrow. But just make sure you're taking care of your eyes. Don't get wrong glasses just because you got to have a pair. Get the right glasses. And if you can't, enjoy the stream that somebody else can make for you. Um, so anyway, but everybody have a good night, the rest of it, and good day on the other side of the planet. And I will see you everybody next Sunday night. I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Take care of yourselves and each other.